Welcome to the tribute to the candidates for graduation of Grade 12 ZIRCON, June 29, 2020. Of Grade 12 ZIRCON School Year 2019-2020 under TVL track, Industrial Arts STRAND, Major in DOMRAC. I am Jonathan Balila Gamet, Grade 12 ZIRCON Advisor. Here are the 15 major in domestic and refrigeration and air conditioning students. Ablao Nathaniel Agustin with an average of 85%. Work immersion, Cool Air, Santiago City. He is a resident of Purok 4, Gundaway, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parent, Mrs. Nelly T. Agustin. Acosta Kenneth Cesar Andres with an average of 81%. Work immersion, Toledo Rock Shop, Gundaway. He is a resident of Purok 2, Villamor, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parents, Mrs. Lucia Acosta. Agustin Joseph Caizo. Work immersion, Toledo Rock Shop. He is a resident of Purok 7, San Marcos, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Erlinda C. Agustin. Bidonyo Peter June Santiago with an average of 80%. Work immersion, Center Cool, Capitol Hills. He lives at Purok 2, Balagbag, Difun, Quirino. Parent, Mrs. Rowena S. Bidonyo. Corregidor Christopher J. Olidan with an average of 84%. Work immersion, Center Cool, Capitol Hills. He is a resident of Purok 2, Ligaya, Aglipay, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Chanda Corregidor. De la Cruz Joshua Ugot with an average of 87%. Work immersion, Cool Air, Santiago City. He is a resident of Purok 3, Mangandingay, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sofia U. de la Cruz. Diaz John Kennedy Naris with honors with an average of 90%. Work immersion, Cool Air, Santiago City. He lives at Purok 6, Balagbag, Difun, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Zaldi Diaz. Dr. Shaden Maynard Agtarap with honors with an average of 93%. Work immersion, Cool Air, Santiago City. He lives at Purok 3, San Leonardo, Aglipay, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Sally Doctor. Doria Mark Anthony Abon with an average of 85%. Work immersion, Center Cool, Capitol Hills. He is a resident of Purok 5, Gundaway, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rovilen A. Doria. Evangelista Sean Kemp, Sabianan, with an average of 87%. Work immersion, Center Cool, Capitol Hills. He is a resident of Purok 4, Burgos, Cabarugis, Quirino. Guardian, Miss Shannon E. Soto.
Are you ready? J Squad.
Laksamana Noel Taparan with an average of 80%. Work immersion, Toledo Rock Shop. He lives at Purok 4, Gami, Saguday, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Marites T. Laksamana. Orbilio Ace Howell Victorio. Work immersion, Toledo Rock Shop. He lives at Purok 2, Ricarte Norte, Difun, Quirino. Guardian, Mrs. Janet Tabliso. Pagaduan Arnel Jr. Romero with an average of 82%. Work immersion, Center Cool, Capitol Hills. He is a resident of Purok 6, San Marcos, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parent, Miss Ronaline B. Romero. Pasukin Ryan Chris Said with an average of 82%. Work immersion, Toledo Rock Shop. He lives at Purok 6, San Marcos, Cabarugis, Quirino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Pasukin. Senika Jezrael Baywa with honors with an average of 92%. Work immersion, Cool Air, Santiago City. He is a resident of Purok 5, Diego Silang, Difun, Quirino. Parent, Mrs. Esther Senika. Congratulations! Grade 12 ZIRCON Batch 2020.
J Squad.